Get him out of here. Come on.
Now, okay, so we kind of figured out what a woman is. You got the innards of a woman, the outers of a woman, and you have two X chromosomes. All right. Regardless if you had a hysterectomy, you were birthed with it, right, Asia?
Correct.
All right. Okay. So what is a superwoman? What is a superwoman?
I'll go.
Yeah.
When I thought about this, the genesis was, us wanting or trying, maybe not even wanting, but trying to be everything to everyone, doing everything for everyone. Superwoman. You don't get tired, and if you do get tired, you push through it. You don't get hungry. Like you're superhuman, and the regular needs that a human has, you ignore them to make sure everyone else is okay. Like superwoman hero. She was always fighting for everyone else, making sure they were okay and making sure there was justice in the world, and everybody else taken care of. That's a superwoman. And she had her own needs, and very rarely did you see her address her own needs in that regard.
Is she single?
Yes, she is. Oh, wait, superhero or wait, what was talking? What's the question? The real Superwoman? Oh, the Superwoman cartoon character. Yeah, she was single.
No. I mean, in real life.
Oh, real life. No, there are wives that have that Superwoman complex as well.
The majority, the majority, are they single?
No, I think a majority of the Superwomen are married because they want to be everything to their husbands, to their kids, to their friends. And the husbands require a lot. And so their kids require a lot. And so that's how the woman gets depleted, and the Superwoman and ignores her own basic needs because the needs of her husband and her kids and her friends and everyone else in her career, if she has one, if not, everything else comes first before her. So I think the majority of the Superwoman complex is with married women.
Do you think married women, based on what you know, based on some stats, based on anecdotal experience, are satisfying their husbands? Majority?
They make every attempt to. Whether they actually do, a lot of anecdotally, no. I'll be very honest with you. I don't think that they are. They're trying to. They're making every attempt to. But I don't think they are.
So they're not making attempts if they aren't, right?
No. Say it again.
What are you saying? They're making every attempt to. How is that if they're not satisfying their husband?
If they really, yes. Because men. I don't want to turn this into something else, but men require a lot. They want to have sex every single day, and if they don't have sex every single day, they're not satisfied. So that's how she's not satisfying him 100%, because she's gonna have sex with them 70%, or she's gonna use her mouth, the other percentage, but she might fall asleep while she's doing it because she's tired. So she's not really fulfilling everything. So yeah, she's making every attempt to satisfy him, cooking and cleaning and sexing him every single day whenever he wants it. But sometimes stuff falls through the cracks. So no, that's what I'm saying. She makes every attempt to, but she's not 100%.
So, but the number one complaint from men is sexless marriages. So I don't know how proven that point is that they're making every attempt to, if these men are not having sex and aren't being physically satisfied.
Again, she's making attempts to. So if he wants 7 days a week, she'll do it 3, even though she don't even want to do it that 3 because she's exhausted. She's making attempts, is what I'm saying. So he wants 7, she gives him 3. She's making an attempt to. And again, she may be on her knees or, trying to give him head, and she falls asleep while doing it because she's tired on the 4th day. You know what I'm saying? It happens. She's making attempts. Let's not ignore her attempts.
Oh my God, man.
Can I also say another part of that, Asia?
Wait, Nay, because I have to break this point all the way down. It's a ridiculous point, Asia. Please admit that. Please. That sounds ridiculous.
No, honest to God, Ham, you're telling me if she's making an attempt, she's making 3 days a week instead of 7. That's not an attempt?
What I'm saying is that's not actually happening, and you know that.
not in everybody's bedrooms, but
that's like a man coming over and you all hot and bothered, and he's like, okay, you do all the work. That's not gonna work. That's not an attempt. That's a fail. Get your stuff and get out my house.
You know, a lot of married women will check the box. Listen, I'm here. And I'm willing.
And oral sex is a work of art, honey. You don't fall asleep during the oral sex. We don't do that.
They are trying. Women are trying.
Shit like that.
They're taking care of the kids. They're taking care of their husband. Make sure the food is on the table. They're making sure the house is clean. The bills they're not going in debt. Like, she's doing everything she can. So something will fall through the cracks.
And that man still want her to look a certain way through all.
But that's what the point is. That's what Ham's point is. You can't do it all.
Oh, I know this. That's why I said super women are mostly married.
No,
I think
they're married and they're on an island by themselves, and the single ones are single because they're operating.
I didn't hear you say the first part again, Rotunda.
I think that if they are married, they are technically single because they are operating in their singleness by trying to do everything. I've said this before. You cannot have everything at once. Because if you're a superwoman, you're operating at a high capacity level and you cannot put 100% in everything you do. So she is technically single.
I see what you're saying. Nay, you were trying to get in?
Oh, I was just going to say, like how men are very visual creatures. So when Asia was saying how she's putting on all the stops. Men also are looking at you like they want you to look a certain way. So they're expecting that. Like, you got to have everything all together. Otherwise, they're like, I'm not even attracted to you at that point. Sometimes I would think that's why, to her point, as far as it being more with married women, I totally agree. It's more so with married women because you feel like you have to do everything. So I got to suck you, fuck you, and be looking good and take care of the kids and fix the meals and try to do everything in the house. And if there's a woman that also works outside the home, she got to do all of that and work outside the home. So it goes both ways, whether you're married or not, or like you're married but you're in the house or you're out of the house.
Shit like that.
Wow. Yo, shout out to my man Coop with the Do Better podcast with the $20 super chat. If y'all don't know, please go subscribe to his channel. His reviews are ill. There's a different take. It's a different vibration, man. Appreciate you, bro. He said this might be risky. I'm editing some videos in Ninja watching. I don't see how you do it, bro. Hit the like button, man. Shout out to Coop.
Just to see how you do what?
Well, hold on. Let me just make sure. Mike Brown with the $2 super chat. Asia doesn't have a lot of friends that are wives. Yo, Asia, because here's the thing.
I'm not sure who Asia is. I know who Love is.
Love. Here's the thing. Because you're saying she's literally not doing it, and then we're calling her super. Like, she's literally not doing it.
No.
And then you're saying the attempts are there, but you're saying the attempts. You're saying the attempts are there, but how can they be there if it's only 3 and not 7 when he asked for 7?
You asked.
And she's falling asleep while giving head. That's nuts.
Put him in a fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Again, the question was, what is a superwoman? A superwoman tries to do everything. And I went into detail on what she's trying to do. I didn't say, is it possible? I didn't say, is it realistic? I didn't say any of those things. So I want you all meaning the not the panel, but Hamp and the men in the chat. Listen to what the question was, what the answer was. What is a superwoman? And then I defined the qualities of a superwoman trying to do everything. And then Hamp asked an additional question. So I want you all to put it all together and listen for comprehension and not for controversy.
Well, what they're responding to is my additional question. They understood the definition, and then when we pried into it, it's starting to just sound different.
And again, no, it's not, because what I'm saying is this. I stand on what I'm saying. I think that they try to do everything, but things fall through the cracks. I really believe that, because a superwoman is probably the next question you're going to put out there. Is it realistic? It's not realistic. It's not. She's not going to be able to do everything. Things will fall through the cracks. Either the kid's going to suffer or the husband's going to suffer. She's definitely going to suffer. And the husband's going to suffer in more than one way. And one of the ways he's going to suffer is because she might be falling asleep while giving head because she's sleepy. I was giving an example. It's not a good thing that she does. I'm just saying she may do it. She may do it.
Only gonna choke.
Love,
that's all I'm saying.
Love, I'm just telling you. I gotta say, your head game must be fucking trash, bro. God,
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Jesus Christ, man.
Wait, how is this personal against me? I never said I did that. So how are you sitting there personalizing against me?
I'm just speculating, man. Good
no,
God,
you're crazy. I never said
what you saying? What you saying then? What you saying then? What you saying?
I don't false it giving him. My head game is like that. That's what I'm saying.
I like it.
Allegedly.
Double R Films with the $2 super chat.